Hey guys, Seth Lee here, back with another Apex Legends video. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Now in today's video, I wanted to go over a few things, including some news, but let's just go ahead and hop right into it. So earlier yesterday, Apex Legends, the official esports account, tweeted out saying Split 2 Challenger Circuit registration is now open. You have until March 22nd to sign up for the tournament that will take place March 25th through the 27th. Start your path to the ALGS Championship today. So I wanted to keep you guys updated on everything going on with esports. So that is going on right now if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. The tournament will start on March 25th, so very exciting to hear about that. But next, I wanted to go over a tweet from the Apex Legends mobile account. They tweeted out saying, "Heads up Legends, be on the lookout for an objective live now in-game where playing one match will yield 800 Syndicate Gold. You can also look forward to more rewards in the coming weeks that will allow you to experience everything our final season has to offer." Now, I'm pretty sure Syndicate Gold is the equivalent of Apex coins on mobile, so they are giving out 800 for free, which I think is good, but since Apex Legends Mobile is shutting down in May, I don't really see why they are only giving out 800. I honestly think they should give out an unlimited amount on all accounts because Apex Legends Mobile is shutting down in May. There's no reason for them to not do that, especially since these aren't cosmetics that will transfer over to your main account, as well as they do want people to get the most out of this new season before Apex Legends Mobile shuts down. So I think letting people use all the cosmetics they want before it shuts down is a good idea. However, as of right now, they are only giving out 800 Syndicate Gold for playing one match. I think they really should give out unlimited so people could get the most out of the season before it does shut down, especially since nobody will get refunds or anything like that for these cosmetics they have purchased on mobile. There's really no reason for them to not do that. But as of right now, I'm not too sure where their head's at with that. I don't think they will do that. However, I do think it would be a good idea. Also, I wanted to go over something Apex Legends tweeted out yesterday. They said, "To celebrate the launch of Revelry, we brought the Legends to life across the world, including Times Square in New York and Shinjuku in Tokyo. Have you spotted them in your city?" Now, I do think these advertisements are actually very, very cool to see in real life, and I'm glad they did put them in some really popular spots like Times Square and Shinjuku. But I just wanted to go over that since I don't think they've done this too much in the past, and I'm glad they are promoting Season 16 as much as they can. Next, I wanted to go over a Reddit post that got 5,000 upvotes in one day, and it says Ashe has had 0 changes since her release. And it is a picture of the history of all the changes, buffs, and nerfs that Ashe has had since she has released in Apex Legends. And as you guys can see in the history, she has only had one change in patch notes, and that was on November 2nd, 2021, when she was introduced to the game. So clearly, it is pretty insane that Ashe really hasn't had any changes since her release. Now, somebody in the comments did say, no, they changed her voice line, which is something very, very small, as well as somebody said they also made her ult louder after everyone complained about getting stealth flanked. I don't remember that, but somebody got 500 upvotes on stating that in this Reddit post, so I can assume they actually did make that change. However, that really isn't too much to Ashe's kit. They have kept her pretty much the same since her release, which makes me think there will be likely a buff in the near future, especially since I have heard some leaks that she will be the next legend to get a brand new heirloom. So if she does get a brand new heirloom, I think Respawn are going to want a lot more people to have the desire to play her more, and the way they can do that is to give her a buff. So I'm thinking they likely will give her a buff right before she does get a brand new heirloom. Now, as to what this buff could be, I'm thinking for her tactical, they could increase it to having 2 charges so you could use 2 and load those up. Also, I think maybe increasing the speed of her tactical would be a good idea. But those are just a couple ideas that a lot of people have talked about buffing for Ashe. Make sure to let me know down in the comment section below, what buff do you think Respawn should add for Ashe in the future to get people to want to use her more so they do get more sales for her heirloom? I think a buff is likely to come in the near future, but as to what that buff will be, we are yet to see. Next, I wanted to go over a Reddit post that came out 2 days ago and it got 900 upvotes. It says, "When are we getting this QOL change for crypto? Ever since I saw this, I've just been down bad for it." Photo courtesy of MadMat52. And as you guys can see, this would make it so you would be able to see how many squads are in your drone range around you on your wrist instead of having to look at the championship banner. Now, the person who made this Reddit post said it would be a QOL change, but I definitely don't think it would be that. It would actually just be a straight up buff to crypto. And while I do think this is a good addition, and I think it makes sense to be able to see that on your wrist, I think it would be a bit too much for crypto. As of right now, I think he's at a really good place in the meta in Season 16, especially with his increase in pick rate over this season. I don't really think a buff is needed. However, I do think in the future, if people do decide that a buff is needed for crypto, I think this would be a good small one that wouldn't change too much, but would increase the information you could get as crypto. So I think that is actually a pretty cool idea. But the next thing I wanted to go over was a Reddit post that got 700 upvotes in one day. And it it is a picture that says coming in future updates, PS5 and Xbox Series X 120 Hz gameplay. And the Reddit post says, when is the future? Now, I do have to agree with this person. They said coming in a future update, and this has been listed on the EA website for a very long time now. And this is one of the most requested features that I have seen. I see it in my comments all the time. Along with cross progression, people want 120 FPS on PS5 and Xbox Series X. Now, I do think they are working on this just like they are with cross progression. I just don't know when they are going to release this. I do think it should be Respawn's main priority along with cross progression. Now, as to when this will come, I'm thinking within the next season or two, for sure, definitely this year, but hopefully within the next season or two. And I do think it is something that should be a main priority since it is just performance based and not a buff or anything like that. It is just something people want to be able to better play the game. So as for 120 FPS on next gen consoles, I do think it will come within the next seasons, but I don't know when exactly. Hopefully Respawn are working their hardest to get that out for the community. But if you guys agree that this should come out in the future, or at least in the near future, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out a ton. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. It is the best way to support me. But it's been your boy Seth Lee, and I'm out.